Hey everybody, this is Johnoson Crutchfield with Grab the Map, and this is our podcast. We do these every week to try to inspire each other, to motivate each other, to keep doing real estate deals, to keep growing our businesses, to keep pushing ourselves to the limit and not taking no for an answer. And we like to talk about doing rental real estate. We like to talk about flipping houses. We like to talk about flipping notes. We like to talk about investing. All right. And I personally like to buy rental properties, rent them out, and I like to borrow a bunch of debt against them and to grow and continue to collect more cash flow. So that's the goal here. Today, we're going to talk about how discomfort produces growth. All right. How discomfort produces growth. And I know that I've been doing a lot of these little mini series. The last podcast, I promised to get you some information on how to get started and stuff like that. I know a lot of you like that, how to get started in real estate investing. I'm going to do some more stuff on that as well on social media. But today I'm going to talk about how discomfort produces growth. All right. If you think about it, when you go to the gym or to your house or wherever you get a little workout in, right, you do that push up and it hurts. You know, you do that burpee and it hurts. You lift that weight and it hurts. Should hurt. And that discomfort right there is breaking muscle down. That discomfort right there is causing your body to say, hold up, what's going on here? Is this something that I should be going through? And how do I prepare for the next time I have to go through it? You see, discomfort produces growth, y'all. And I know that if you are going to be successful in real estate investing, you're going to have to go through a little discomfort. I'm going to charge my phone here. You're going to have to go through a little discomfort. You're going to have to break some of that muscle down. Okay. You're going to have to do some things that are uncomfortable. And you know what? There's some things that you probably don't like doing. Some people are like, well, John, you know, you always say I might have to be a little uncomfortable. And you know, you always like to focus on that. Well, look, I'm not going to let you get started in this thinking that it's going to be some pie in the sky. I'm not going to let you get started in this thinking that it's going to be something that you don't have to work hard for. You see, this is Grab the Map. And we don't just look at stuff. We take charge. We take action. We grow our businesses. Right? And to do that, you got to get a little uncomfortable. Get uncomfortable, y'all. Hey, mom and daddy told you, hey, don't borrow any money. That's risky. Guess what? You might have to borrow a little money to get as big as you want to get. Maybe not, but you might. Hey, don't take any risk. You know, those people don't have your best interests at heart. You might have to take a little risk. You might have to try to trust somebody you haven't trusted before, right? What was one? Be humble. Be humble. Don't be out here being all arrogant and cocky and stuff. You know what I learned? Hey, people that are on TV and on social media telling you what they're doing, they're not always not humble. Sometimes those people are trying to grow their businesses. Sometimes they're trying to get attention, right? You can be humble and still grow your business, right? But it requires being uncomfortable. You ever worry about what people say about your hair? See my hair? Worry about what people say about your body type. You ever worry about what people say about your mustache and stuff like that? Yeah, you got to keep yourself together. You got to keep yourself looking fine. But hey, sometimes you just got to jump on and do a podcast and make things happen because you know you got information that you can share with people that'll help them. All right. And so you've got to get uncomfortable. Yeah, somebody's going to be looking at your nose during your video and you want them to be listening to how they can grow their mind, right? Yeah, somebody's going to worry about the slip-ups that you make. Somebody's watching your videos just hoping that you fail. But you can't be worried about that. You've got to get your podcast going. You've got to get your voice out there to reach your audience. And that can be uncomfortable. You see, discomfort produces growth. And when those muscles get bigger, you're happy that you were a little uncomfortable. I'm going to get a little run in a minute. It's going to be hard. I'm jogging. I'm huffing. I'm puffing. I'm like, oh, my goodness. But when I get done, I'm always like, man, that feels great. I'm so glad I did that. I'm so glad that now the next time that I run, I'm going to be able to run faster and harder. I'm so glad the next time that I lift, I'm going to be able to lift stronger and harder. You see, in real estate investing, this same principle is true. You see, when I buy my first real estate property or do my first transaction, the next time, I'm not so worried about the paperwork. You see, when I do my first transaction, the next time, I'm not worried about whether or not the tenant's going to pay me rent. I used to feel like that so bad when we first started this business, and I had 5 or 6 people who owed me money, and I had 5 or 6 notes that I had to pay to the bank. And I was like, man, what if these people don't pay me? How am I going to pay this bank? And if only you saw my bills now, right? What does that mean? That early stress, that early discomfort produced growth. You see, now I'm not worried about buying one house at a time. I want to buy 70 or 80 at a time. Hey, that's crazy. Discomfort produces growth. Hey, I don't have any money in the bank, and it's not because I bought junk. It's not because I bought cars and clothes and spent it all on trips and Lamborghinis and all this stuff. Hey, when you don't have any money in the bank and it's because you bought assets that are going to pay you back rent, you're stretching yourself. It's uncomfortable, but it produces growth. You see, I just bought an apartment building worth about $3 million. Crazy, I know. But hey, look, when I bought that building, I basically went broke to do it. I gathered my coins. Y'all ever heard of that? You got to get your coins together. I gathered my coins from all over the place and had to get some extra coins from somebody else to get that apartment deal done. And now we've got it fully rented. We've got it stabilized. Guess what? It's making money. And that early discomfort produced growth. So I want you to ask yourself, as you get off of this podcast and as you write some goals down and as you get to work, are you making yourself uncomfortable? Are you complaining about the uncomfort? Or do you know that what you're going through right now is going to produce growth? You see, I'm 100% positive that what I'm going through right now is going to grow me. The teams I'm building, that's going to grow me. The risk I'm taking, that's going to grow me. The people that I'm helping, that's going to grow me. The stuff that I'm doing on social media that's so uncomfortable, that's going to grow me, right? And so I want you to grow as well. The discomfort produces growth. Do your first deal. Meet with your first bank. Get your credit straight. Do an apartment deal. Do a bigger something than you've done before. I know we've got a bunch of different people who listen to this, so I'm trying to address this for all of you. Don't just look at it. Grab the map.